Hi guys, this is the Market Dog Queen, and right now I want to talk to you about my day trade alert. Lee, L-E-E, had a catalyst this morning. Was buying out the newspaper or something from Warren Buffett. And as you can see here, this ticker is pretty boring. Boring forever. All right, but this morning it had its news. So right here, I want to tell you guys, I alert these early in the morning. This here, I alerted 2 hours before open. And I alerted it with a $2.06 entry. And I waited a little bit. Of course, the news popped, and here's the big green candle. Let me open up this a little bit, back a little bit more. Let's see if I can open this up a little bit. This big green candle right here, even though it's all spread out fat. This one here really caught my eye. This is when the news hit. And as you can see, my TTM squeeze said hello. And so did my MACD. Now, I tell everybody that I use all my indicators in unison with each other. If they all work together, they make a good team, and I'm able to decipher what it is that I'm looking at. As you can see over here, time and sales has been pumping all morning long. The volume is nice. My TTM squeeze is climbing up like stairs. These light blue bars are what you're looking for. The dark blues, they're just as nice. They're a little bit less volume when you see the blue bars. But you're still in a good range. You want them all in the blue bars. Light blue is better, and the higher they go, the better, of course. Up here, I have my EMA ribbon in play. As you can see, I made it look like a rainbow because this helps me see when the EMAs flip. I also have my Bollinger Bands in play and VWAP, my white dotted line right there. And of course, MACD down here. As you can see, I'm going to tell you guys, I pretty much rely on these indicators all the time. I try out indicators all the time, and I check out new ones, and I go, I still come back to the ones that fit my strategy, fit what I'm looking for. So the EMAs right here are going to tell you to stay in the trade. And granted, the entry was at $2.06, and this was, like I said, 2 hours before open. So it was here at this candle because it popped straight up out of the top Bollinger Band. That is exactly what you want to see. You want to see a big green candle pop out the top Bollinger Band. And there's the Bollinger Bands. Without the Bollinger Bands, it leaves it too empty. You need to see the enclosure of the normal share activity. That's what the Bollinger Bands do for me. And I'm always looking for the candles to stay in the upper Bollinger Band because this blue dotted line is the center median Bollinger Band. As long as all the action stays up above there and stays in the upper Bollinger Band, or even better, up above the Bollinger Bands, then you know you're in a great trade. And as you can see, it's already hit a high of 309, which is $1.03 higher than my alert entry. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's a banging, squirting with boom sauce day trade. If you can make $1 on a penny ticker for a day trade in minutes, that's the way to do it. Now, right here, I'm looking, and I can see that my MACD just crossed over, okay? And it wants to turn down. Also, you can see that the TTM squeeze, the blues, the darkers, are starting to stair-step down. Now, this concerns me, and I've got my eye on this. Now, any of you who would have sold at any of these candles, any gains you lock in, that's a great trade, guys. Never feel bad that you left quote unquote money on the table. You did fine. It was an excellent trade. As you can see right here, once it hit the high of day, It sold off and it started to come down. It is now below VWAP. The candles are below VWAP, but still above my EMA ribbon. My EMA ribbon, if I disregard everything else, my EMA ribbon says to stay in the trade. And until that purple top line of my EMA ribbon curls down over top of the red, I would suggest staying in the trade. It just might test high of day again and might even surpass it because the catalyst has hit. And, remember, this was a dead ticker. All those people holding this ticker all the time now sold for gains. And of course, FOMO kicked in and all the new retail jumped into these trades. So here we are. And like I said, let this play out. Oh, we just got another down tick on my MACD. And now I'm starting to see I'm below my center zero down here on my MACD, as you can see. Like I said, I pay attention to all my indicators in play. And my EMAs still pointing up, northeast, if you will. You could still be in this trade. I would be concerned if the red candles continue in a downtrend. Anybody in here, you could go ahead and get out and just be happy with yourself. You had a great trade. You could scale out of your position and hold some to see if it does test my theory of testing high of day again. But like I said, the EMA ribbon tells me that you should still be staying in the trade. But then again, here comes that purple. Look at the purple. It is starting to curl over. If the Bollinger Bands start to come down on each other like this, okay, just like they squeezed right here, right there, the two purples squeezed. If these two start to squeeze right here and the TTM continues downward and the MACD continues downward, I would say this play is done for the day. That's how you use your indicators. Like I said, EMA is telling you to stay, but watch this very top purple come curl over the red. Curls over the red, get out of your trade, lock in your gains, call it a day on this trade. Thank you. Next. All right. Safe trading, everybody.